Ahmed Bukhari, Shahi Imam of the Jama Masjid in New Delhi, claimed that he was unaware of any calls for protest after scores of people turned up with placards and shouted slogans against suspended BJP spokesperson Anupam Sharma over her controversial remarks on Prophet Muhammad. Bukhari said the protests, which erupted outside the mosque after Friday prayers, were sudden and were allegedly staged by outsiders. Suddenly after namaz, slogans started being raised at Jama Masjid Chowk, i.e. at gate number 1. I do not even know that there was any call, certainly not by the Jama Masjid. I don't know who these people are, the police should investigate, Bukhari told India Today. As the crowds around Jama Masjid swelled on Friday afternoon, police on the spot seemed unprepared for what came next, the Shahi Imam said. A large number of people gathered at the steps of the famous mosque and called for Anupam Sharma's arrest. No one knew, I think even the police did not know that there was going to be a demonstration. Yesterday, some people definitely wanted a shutdown in Delhi but everyone refused. But there have been several calls for protest doing the rounds on social media, said Bukhari. The national capital wasn't the only site of demonstrations against BJP's Anupam Sharma on Friday. Massive protests also flared in Kolkata, Kanpur, Saharanpur and Muradabad. In Kolkata's Howrah, the demonstrations turned violent as protesters set fire to tires and pelted stones on policemen. Police had to resort to firing tear gas shells to disperse the mob. The protesters were demanding Anupam Sharma's arrest over her allegedly derogatory comments on Prophet Muhammad. Sharma was removed from her post as BJP spokesperson and the government had distanced itself from her remarks after being roundly condemned by a host of Islamic countries. Delhi police has registered an FIR against 31 people, including AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi and controversial priest Yati Narsinghanand, and filed a separate case against former BJP spokesperson Anupam Sharma for allegedly spreading hate and hurting religious sentiments.